I hope it is. I think it's running. Okay. How's everybody doing today? I'm back. Round two. Let me hold on. Make sure the chat is up. Okay, I think my chat's up. You guys know I'm not very good with YouTube. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm back. Sorry, my phone died earlier. And Aparna, we wish you luck. I did a little research on divorce law in India, but I'll have to get back to you. So, hope you're doing great. For everybody new, I'm Stefan. Thanks for watching. This is the White Dog Tarot, the free live show where we take phone calls and, of course, chat questions. So, yeah, hope you guys are having a great day. If anyone's interested in a private reading, I do offer those. They're $50. And you can connect with me through email or Instagram. Or if you just want to say hi, you could reach out to me too. So, yeah, hope everybody's having a great day. And yeah, we'll wait for some faces to show up. You know, I've just been having more fun mobile streaming lately instead of upstairs. I know we can't take calls when I'm mobile streaming, but yeah, it's just been a little bit more fun. So, okay. Hey, Elaine. Wow, great to see you. How are you? Long time no see. How's everything going? How's your job search going? Sorry, guys, it's my obsessive compulsive. Things are good. I love good. Anything good going on in Canada? Oh, that's great. What are you guys working on? I saw your drawing on Instagram. It was really, I loved it. Street Fighter, right? Well, I'll never turn down a picture drawn by you of Indy. I'm just realizing I'm kind of sunburned. You're working on a tarot deck? Wow. That's so cool. I bet you could do such a cool recreation of each original card in like slightly your own style. That's awesome. That sounds like a really fun project. I can't wait to see it. I'd be honored to use one of your hand-drawn decks. Sorry, I wanted a little bit closer so I can't really see very well. There we go. Sure, I'd love to do a reading for you. Anything in particular? I feel like we should maybe set an intention rather than do general. Actually, I'm going to use this deck for this. Let's pull some cards on your new project. Is the person that you're working with, are they into tarot as well? But you need to let go in terms of love. Elaine, whatever happened with that reading we did what was it, like a month ago? I think I saw a couple people in your energy. I know you told me that you like 2 people. Did anything happen? Have you spoken with either of them? Because I love you. You know I can't keep giving you readings if you don't follow the advice from the gods. Yeah, what happened? Remember, love readings don't do anything if we don't act on them, on what we already know. You can confess because I didn't reach them out. You didn't reach out to them. I like that you use the word confess. Well, it doesn't have to be so grand, you know? You could just ask them to hang out. You know, to take some of the pressure off. Nothing wrong with that. Do we want to pull cards on that person? Okay, what's their name? I actually want to hear more about your new project. That sounds way more exciting. Okay. Are you still, I mean, what's your relationship with her? Are you guys friends? Do you talk to her? Just because sometimes the messages get weird and confusing if this isn't somebody that you really know, you know? And I also don't like to pry into like complete strangers' minds. It can be a little exhausting. YouTube? Okay. Elaine, don't take this the wrong way. I don't think we should pull cards on. If there's not really an actual energetic connection, I don't really think we're going to get much out of it. Okay? It won't really make sense, and it won't be a clear message for you, okay? Does she live by you? I think once you start it, like once you start to, I don't know if you guys actually spend some time together, connect more, that's the time that we should pull cards to see what advice you need. But I don't really think it'll be helpful to pull cards on somebody that's that kind of far off in a different lane right now, okay? I love you. And just remember, the worst thing that happens is nothing if you... Okay. Oh, this is... Donna is the one you're working on the deck with? Why didn't you lead with that? Am I understanding that correctly? Got it. Okay. Now it makes sense. Okay. I was a little confused. Okay, yeah. Let's get some messages on Donna, this project. Elaine, I'm a little bit slow. Sometimes you got to catch me up to speed. Okay. Hey, Marita. Good to see you. Marita, when are you going to come on my show for a call? Will she understand your contract agreement? Elaine, let me just pull some cards, okay? I don't think that's not really a tarot question. If she doesn't, I'm sure she'll let you know if she doesn't understand it, you know? Spirit, what can we tell Elaine about this new project? Interesting. Elaine, this looks really good. This could be really profitable for you, potentially. Like really profitable. So of course, I don't want to say there's a catch, but there's like a friendly like, warning. You need to make sure you're really decisive about this. And obviously you commit to it. I actually feel like this project might really be good for you, like unlocking your intuition a little bit too. Like almost like a channeling energy. It's going to bring you so much happiness. I mean, this is 9 of Cups. Like I said, you have to really commit to it though. If you're not like super, super passionate and driven about something, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Unless obviously there needs to be, like, you need to make a living. But if this is like a passion project, you really have to pour yourself into it fully. And really take a lot of inspired action and just like go for it. I got the Fool and the Emperor. It looks really good. It looks really good. But again, you got to trust yourself. You got to trust yourself with this. And yes, pay attention to the money aspect. Don't make it the focus, but like kind of have a long-term vision of how this might look profitability wise. Like do your research. Like, how are you going to print the cards? Where? How much is it going to cost? Like, make sure that you have a plan in place to do so. Like, the idea is there. It looks great. The blocks are going to be you kind of doing like the more, like, having a business plan in place. That's the most important thing, like the idea is there. Now you have to kind of shape it. And it's going to be so good for you. This could really turn out great if you put everything you have into it, but you need to plan. You have to plan, okay? You have to do your research. Tell me about Donna. I like Donna. Hard worker, super hard worker. Connection between Elaine and Donna. You guys could really manifest something great together. Elaine, sure, Marita. Elaine, I hope this goes without saying, and you know I have to be your friend here and just make sure that I'm keeping you honest. Hey, Svetlana. Make sure you're doing this for the right reasons. All right? Like, make sure you're not doing this. I don't want to sound like verbose, but to like get laid. All right? Like, you're allowed to see where this goes with her, but that can't be the focus because you know that you could ruin this. Like you have to make sure you're doing this for the right reasons. Are you doing this because you like her or because you really believe in this project? Because you know what would suck if you got like 3/4 in and something like changed, like, you know what I mean, okay? So, make sure you're doing this for the right reasons. And you got to be honest with yourself. It's okay if you like her, but that can't be the focus, okay? Because that's not good. That's not like that's not how you manifest. So, okay. Hey, Debbie. Guys, sorry, my light is falling over here. All right. There's a lot of success to be had here. You're gonna have to stay really focused though and think more big picture. 3 of Wands. You're gonna have to think more big picture and you're gonna have to really, it's a lot, but you can do it. You can do it. So that's great. That's awesome. You should feel so good about that. That's so amazing. That's pretty validating. She wanted to work with you. I can't wait to see where it goes. Does she live by you? Like, where is she located? She's a tarot reader? Self-doubt about what, Elaine? Your abilities or... Okay. Well, if she asked you to do it, what's your reason for self-doubt? You know, that's what you should really look at. Elena, I want you to ask yourself this every time you start getting in that headspace, okay? What's the worst that can happen? I know that's a simple question. Whenever you start doubting yourself, I'm serious. I want you to remember that. You fucking write it down if you need to. Keep it in a piece of paper. What's the worst that can happen? And answer the question to yourself. I'm not saying to me. What's the worst that can happen? You're not gonna die. You know? Exactly. Exactly. Failure is not that scary. Sometimes it can be like a little disheartening, but I mean, damn, it's part of getting better. I mean, when I quit my job to do this, like for free, I asked myself that question, like, what's the worst that could really happen? And I kind of landed somewhere in the middle of, I can't pay my utility bills or my mortgage, and um, and then and then I give up. But I hate giving up, and I don't really plan on giving up. So there's no room for self-doubt. It's okay to be afraid about trying new things, but self-doubt is the enemy of progress or growth, So many people are just so like afraid to do something that actually makes them happy. They just get stuck in these patterns of like complacency that don't really make them happy. So take a chance on yourself. What's the worst that can happen? And I can't wait to see some of your cards. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Debbie, I got your video. You're so funny. You're so welcome, Elaine. You're so welcome. Elaine, I'll tell you every day that I believe in you if you need to hear it. But it doesn't matter if you don't believe in yourself, Part of building confidence is like keeping promises to yourself. So but I want you to imagine and picture what it would feel like to you if you actually completed this project. Think about what that would feel like to be able to sell a deck online or in businesses. Like, imagine what that would feel like for you. That's what I want you to focus on, okay? And guys, please hit the thumbs up button. Apparently, it helps my show. I think I read that. So please hit the thumbs up button if you can't donate, or both. I like donations too, but I actually think I like thumbs ups more. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Debbie, what's going on with you? Who wanted a reading? I wasn't sure who was. Sorry, guys. I'm on my phone, so I can't really see all the chat questions. Okay. All right, Marita. Marita, what's on your mind? Marita, you have to update me too on what's going on in your life, just because I don't talk to you very often. I need updates to pull cards. Oh, how was your trip, by the way? I don't know if I asked you. Did you have a good trip? Did anything exciting happen? Bye, Elaine. Is it a good idea for you to change your career path or upgrade it? What did we talk about you doing last time? I think you were considering going back to school for furthering what you've been doing. Okay. Well, have you considered what you'd like to change it to? I think that's the first thing. Yeah, what are you thinking about? What would you change it to? And please refresh my memory about what you and I discussed you going back to school for. Right, and you were gonna get. Okay, yeah, I know. I know you. You're a midwife. I forgot what the degree was. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna ask you again. What would you consider changing your career path to? That's the most important thing. Hey, Juan. Nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. Where you chatting with us from? England. Cool. So is Marita's in England. A master's degree in health. Okay. Okay. So you're thinking about switching from being a midwife to a master's in law or health. Okay. Marita, you know how much I want to see you be successful. Do you really think you need me for this? Because I want you to do what you want, what you think's going to make you happy. I think going back to school for furthering your education and what you're doing now is a fantastic idea. Um, if you feel like you'd be happier switching to something else, great. But I want you to ask yourself what the motive is. Is it about money? Is it about access to work? Or sorry, guys. There we go. Sorry, guys. I mean, is there a chance that maybe you feel like you want to change because you've kind of are feeling a little bit down about where you're at now? Okay. Well, I remember you and I spoke last time. One, you have a law degree. Marita, one is in England, so he would be able to give me you better advice on that. But I think I spoke with you about access to. Okay. Let me see what I got here. Marita, you know I'm never going to tell you what to do, okay? It feels irresponsible and not my place. Let me see what I get with cards, okay? I think you feel stuck because you're not making a decision and committing to it. That's what I think. And I know I'm kind of being like a tough older brother here. You know? Like you and I spoke a month ago. about this too. You need to make a decision and commit to it because it feels right. You know, that's what Stefan's going to tell you to do. Spirit, what do we need to tell Marita? You got to make a decision and then commit to it and keep going, okay? Nine of Wands is a card of perseverance. Like, I understand. I understand you don't want to rush, but it's the first step is making a choice that feels right for you, you know? And then going after it, holy cow. Page of Wands is a... So, I hope this helps, Marita. This is a card of, like, enthusiasm, excitement, like in search of something bigger, like feeling connected to what you're doing. It's also a card of confidence. This tells me that you're going to have the most success, and don't make it more complicated than it has to be. Really look at what you think is going to make you the happiest or most excited to do. Because it's going to be a process. It's not going to be an overnight thing. So there needs to be a level of passion attached to the process for you. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I can tell you, when I was in college, I had zero connection. I didn't even know why the hell I was there. So it's really hard to feel like a sense of connectedness, especially when it requires a lot of work and commitment to something where you're not really that excited about it. So, I mean, this is such a clear message from the cards. You need to go after something that's like gonna light that spark for you, something that feels exciting to you, where you can like imagine the end goal and feel like excited about that. Something that you really feel like you can nurture and create. The Empress is, wow, what a great card. You know what this tells me, Marita? If you pick from like your heart space, like from a place of passion and enthusiasm, whichever that is, you leave money out of it, something that excites you, it is going to bring in so much abundance for you. So much abundance. It's going to bring so many good things into your life. That, guys, that's being in alignment. That's being on the right timeline. It's picking something for the right reasons. Making choices for the right reasons. Picking a person for the right reason. Dosta! Dude, I was just thinking about you. Guys, my friend Dostana, she's like one of my oldest best friends. I think she was there when I got like my first tattoo. Her and I used to get into so much trouble. I've known her since I was like 16 or 17. I think I told about my first sexual experience. Dosta, it's so good to see you. I really was thinking about you this week. I guess you got the memo. Dosta's the most badass lady that I've ever met. Ugh, we used to get in so much trouble. Dosta, it's so good to see you. Hope you're good. Dosta, I won't embarrass you too bad, but you are. Marita, this is so clearly the advice. I don't even need to pull another card for you, okay? But like always, it's up to you to actualize it and follow through on it, okay? And, you know, don't idealize something. Do some research if you're unclear. But, you know, it's, again, school takes a lot of dedication and commitment. Not that I'm not trying to, like, obviously you know that, okay? Um, so, so with that said, make sure you're picking something for the right reason, and it will bring success. And if you don't, it's gonna take you somewhere. Maybe that's not gonna really be your highest self, for your highest self. And maybe one can help you. But I think doing the midwife thing is such like a beautiful, like honorable path. And you know, if I had to shoot from the hip, I bet that if you felt like you were having more luck currently with that profession, like with that job, I bet you would feel completely different about it. I think I mean, I can understand if you're feeling a little disillusioned because of opportunities. Um, but again, do something for the right reason. Continue your schooling. I've been telling you that for a while. Um, and you already know what the right choice is. You don't need me to tell you. Dost, I hope everything's good. I'm actually going to come down to Warwick soon. I'd love to see you. It's been a while. I know you're not. I know. I know it's frustrating, but if you feel like there's a path forward for you to like go back to school for that, which will really help you get a position, go for it, you know? Um, and Suman, you wanted to ask about your girlfriend? I will, Dosta. I totally will. And Suman, help your girlfriend to overcome her fears. You guys should play the, that was a bad joke. What's the game, the trust game where you fall back in someone's arms? That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. You know, and Suman, all you can do is support her and not be reactionary like I told you, but it's not your job to fix her. She's going to have to do that on her own. You just have to help support and like nurture that environment to make her feel secure. Um, that's all you can do. Marita, something better will come out for you. But again, you got to take that first step, you know? You got to just be fearless about it. Yeah. Well, and Suman, you know what I mean, I told you last time, man. Um, you have to know when it's taking like when it's draining on you and when to walk away sometimes. Let's pull one card for you. I think we got pretty clear messages. I know it sucks, man. It sucks to be in love with somebody and to like see it not work out, you know? Especially when you want it to. Trust me, I know how it feels. You can't force change on people. And it's, you know, it's not right to force change. People have to want to do right by themselves and you. Not everybody does. Not everybody's going to want to. But you have to be okay with that. What can Ansuman know? That's not helpful. And Suman, would it be crazy if I was to suggest maybe her seeing a therapist? Is that like taboo in Indian culture? One, I'd love to pull cards for you next. Or right now. You should, I mean, listen, you want to like tread carefully because you don't want to come off like you're better than her or anything, but I mean, it's helpful. It's really helpful. We don't always have to jump to the tarot reader. You know, sometimes there's a lot easier, more practical way. I mean, I'm not a I'm not a therapist. I mean, you guys all know I like to play armchair psychologist sometimes, but sometimes that's a great way easy way to actually have someone to talk to. So it's not on you, because it shouldn't be your job to be like her therapist and her boyfriend. Guys, if you're new, please feel free to subscribe. And please hit the thumbs up button. Apparently that helps my show. I just found that out. So, thanks, Ansuman. One, what can we pull cards on? Sorry, I saw that you... Let me know how it goes, man. Just make sure you're trying to come from a place of love. I mean, I go to therapy now. It helps, you know? I could only talk to Indy so much, you know? You met, okay, my friend One. One, what's your name, by the way? I'm Stefan. Now that we're friends, I feel like I should know your name. All right. You met a guy online by accident. It was 1 in a million. Okay, Emma, I love that name. Did you like... So you met a guy... How do you meet a guy online by accident? Did you guys like... Do you spill coffee on him? I'm just kidding. Well, you have you definitely have my curiosity. Tell me more, and then we'll pull some cards. Oh, Michael, the park was good. You were drunk. I still am not getting how you accidentally met somebody online. What, did you like message a stranger? Okay. Okay. And you did? It's actually kind of funny. It's kind of cute. Are you guys still talking? Emma, this feels very nuanced. This might not be a chat question. We might have to get you on for a call. Do you want to come on the show for a call so we can hear more about this? And we can really pull... That's the easiest way where we get the best messages. I can definitely get a lot clearer messages with callers. And I also want to hear this story. Do you want to come on the show later tonight for a call? You'd love to be an introvert? Okay. Well, I'll be right there with you. You know, you don't have to be scared. Okay. So what do we want to know about this guy? What's his name? Are you guys still talking and communicating? You know what the most fun part about this show is for me? I mean, all of you guys are from all over the world. The stories we get is so great. Makes me so happy. Okay. So what are you hoping to know? Well, I will say, Emma, um, unfortunately for me, very low odds that he watches my show. So, okay. Are you guys still communicating? And okay, do you want me to just see what, like, how he's feeling about you, or? Okay, let's see. He's not married, right? He better not be married. Spirit, can we help Emma? What does she need to know about this guy? Okay. Okay, good. How does he see Emma? What is his thoughts about her? What else does he see or feel? And like, what are his real intentions for her or in a relationship? This is weird. All right. Listen, you can of course do whatever you want, okay? I mean, he clearly finds you attractive. Clearly. He thinks you're very upfront. Do I do I think he's, is this somebody that you bring home to your parents? I don't think so. Listen, follow your own gut, okay? Hopefully this guy's not a politician. He's not, but okay. I'm gonna just tell you exactly what I see, okay? Like, really, his intentions in a relationship are to, like, a lot of fast communication with you. His intentions are to come off as the King of Swords. Like, honest, straightforward, balanced. But he's not. I got the Seven of Swords. He's super deceptive. He'll lie. His real intentions are to just be single and independent, because that's really what makes him happy. And I mean, the devil and the Two of Swords showed up. This guy just wants to get laid and be single. But he will come off to you as though that's not his intention. He won't be honest about that. I'd stay away from him. Unless that's all you want to. But I don't have great feelings about this guy's moral compass. He seems very egotistical. Like, he only cares about what makes himself, like, only cares about what makes him happy. That's actually a really strong message. He just cares about himself, what makes him happy. He doesn't really regard anybody else's feelings, and it's kind of like whatever he wants or needs in the moment. I mean, he is handsome, and in some weird, twisted way, you guys are kind of showing up as a divine pair or like a perfect match. But I'm really not reading into that too much, and I don't want you to either. Don't get swept up in the fanfare of him being a public figure, you know? I mean, who cares? Unless that's important to you, you know? I don't know. I mean, listen, I always want you to trust yourself over any reader. This is not giving me Romeo and Juliet vibes. I've seen Romeo and Juliet vibes. This looks like somebody who's trying to capitalize on an attractive woman who drunk messaged him, unfortunately. And no doubt he comes across genuine and honest. That's his intention. And if he's a public figure, I bet he's really good at spitting it. This guy's got such a big ego. Hey, Ashley. Nice to meet you. I think you're new here. I'm Stefan. Great to meet you. Where are you chatting with us from? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Emma. Well, better, I mean, listen, it's better to find out now than in like 6 months, right? Where you're really heartbroken. At least you haven't lost anything yet. Oh, you're so welcome. Listen, trust yourself first, okay? We already have all the answers. Tarot just helps us kind of see deeper parts of ourselves, and if necessary, sometimes other people. You know, and you're so welcome. It's great to meet you. Yeah, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you're new. And yeah, for everybody new, if you'd like a private reading off air, I do offer them. They're $50, and you can email me or connect with me on Instagram. And yeah, please subscribe. Oh, you're East Coast? Cool, me too. I'm in New York. Of course you can ask a question, Ashley. You're so thoughtful and polite about it, too. Ask away. Oh, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to close my window. Hold on. Oh, you're in Jersey. Cool. I mean, I could be down there in an hour and a half. I was actually I was in New Jersey last week. I went to the beach with my family. Sure, Ashley. You want to know how Tay is currently feeling? How long have you guys been dating? It's so great to meet you. I think I'm going to use this deck. Guys, I think I'm gonna do a third stream later tonight upstairs so we can get some callers on the show. Okay. So it started off fun. It's been about 4 months. Okay. Do you have any concerns about the relationship? Yeah, that's when things get a little bit serious. I just got out of a 4-month relationship, which was kind of a bummer. Okay. Let's see how he's feeling. Yeah, if there's anything else that you want to share, by all means, you know. Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. You're a little nervous about it. I understand. You know, sometimes we get this energy where it's like things are going good and we just keep waiting for things to like go to shit. You know, it's like we're waiting for the shoe to drop. I get it. I really get it. It's funny. I mean, some people, I'm not saying you do this, but there's a lot of people where when things are stable, that's actually when they start to get fearful and afraid if they're not used to a stable relationship. You know, like they need like some level of discord to make, I don't know, like it's what makes them feel safe. I mean, it's kind of a self-sabotaging energy. So we always have to be really careful about that for ourselves, and taking into account if maybe other people start doing that. What's up, George? Nice to meet you, man. Hey, Holly. Great to see you. Let's see, Ashley. Well, you know what? Take a deep breath for me, okay? I don't want to pick up on your nervousness. And you know what? Enjoy that things are going well. You know, if we're manifesting that something's going to go wrong, that's not a great energy to be in. Okay. George, I'd be happy to pull cards after Ashley. Where you chat with us from? Okay. Spirit, what can we tell Ashley about Tay? Oh, he likes you, Ashley. He likes you. This guy's up in his feelings. You're wanting more definition in the relationship? You know what? Let me pump the brakes here. This is really beautiful energy to see come out. Listen, it's really, it took me a long time to figure this out. It's important. I think it's extremely important, especially early on, that we feel comfortable being open and honest about what we want, and we're clear with people, and also not afraid to ask questions if we feel confused about something, or you said more definition. This is the time to do it, okay? And I know that can be scary, but I mean, guys, I mean, if you're afraid to speak up about something, if it's coming from the right place, out of fear of them like rejecting you for it, that is not somebody you should be with. You know, I know we want things to stay perfect. You know, nothing's perfect, you know? And it certainly is not going to be perfect if we keep ourselves like held back from what we really want to say. So if there's something that you feel like you'd like to see, you should never feel afraid to vocalize that, as long as you're doing it in the right way and it's not coming from like, thank you, Dosta. And I used to do that too, and it'd make me miserable. And if somebody can't like doesn't want to sit and listen to you, you shouldn't be with that person. You have to make sure that you're coming from the right place. But like, it's 100% okay to express things that you feel like you want. I don't know what more definition means to you. All right, Ashley, what else should we know about this guy? Tell me, let's just give me an idea of who Tay really is. Let's kind of sidestep here. What kind of guy is Tay, Spirit? Give me an idea of who he is. Wow. This guy's got great energy. I think I have a crush on this guy. This is great. Very family oriented. I mean, he's somebody who believes in marriage. Likes to see things go forward. Very confident. Good decision maker. Understands that something's new and that it takes trust. Willing to take chances on things that are important to him. This is not a guy you have to bite your tongue around, Ashley. And he's got feelings for you. So recognize maybe things that, and again, this is always going to be a judgment-free zone here, okay? I mean, Dosta knows more than anybody. I used to be a fucking disaster in my 20s, all right? So I was not equipped to give advice to anybody. You got to be real with yourself about where your fears are, so they don't destroy something good, because I've also done that, you know. Or I shouldn't say I have. I mean, I've certainly contributed. So be open. You know, it's okay to ask questions, because assumptions get us in trouble often, more times than not, because we're afraid to speak up. Give me advice for Ashley. I love tarot so much, guys. I just love it. Thank you, Spirit. Do you remember what I just told you? Speak up, girl. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. This is the card of truth. Being open. Clarity about what you want. You should, yeah, guys, don't make assumptions with anybody. It gets us in trouble. And don't make assumptions that people know how you feel and think if you don't express them, okay? A lot of times we want to play this game where we want people to understand or know how we feel, and we give them these weird subtle cues so they ask us. Don't play games with people, all right? If you want to have a healthy adult relationship, people don't need to prove themselves to you. You just express what you need and want. And if you have a question, you ask them. And if they really care about you and you express it the right way and it's not from a place of blaming, they'll understand. And if you do feel like you're feeling insecure or fearful, that's okay too. But you want to express that, you want to make sure that you're doing it in the right way. But it's okay to say, hey, listen, it's not on you. This has nothing to do with you. This is about me. I'm just feeling like this because of this. I'm feeling a little triggered over something that happened because of something I experienced in the past. You want to just be open with people. This looks great. This guy's got marriage on the mind. He's just got really good energy, and he's got a ton of feelings for you. No doubt he expresses it too. I know Emma from England was inquiring about that that weird public figure who has like sex issues about Romeo and Juliet. This is like the Romeo of the tarot deck. This guy will spill it for you. That's like, he's like the most vulnerable person, emotionally vulnerable person in the tarot deck. I hold a soft spot in my heart for him. This looks great, Ashley. I love seeing healthy energy from people. So that's great. I mean, this is so refreshing, and it should be for you to feel like even more comfortable, because this is the time shit gets real, you know? You want to make sure you're not avoiding or putting off things that can turn into bigger problems later, you know? I mean, guys, no one's ever going to be exactly like us. Even somebody who's perfect for us is going to be completely different, you know? We're always going to clash with people, you know? It's not necessarily that someone's right or wrong. We're just different, you know? A lot of it has to do with how we grow up. It's like a way that we're used to doing things. And we have to be extremely, like, compassionate and understanding of that. You're welcome, Ashley. Thank you. Thanks for finding my show. So before you have a conversation with them, you know, take some time to, if you have to, like, write it down. What you're, you know, you said it, you'd like more definition. If a woman told me that, I would be like, you know, and I'm kind of making it into a joke right now. I wouldn't actually say this to her, but it's like, well, what the fuck does that even mean? So you want to make sure that when you ask for something, or if there's something that you'd like to see or you want, it needs to be actualized in a way that he can do that for you. Because if I don't know what more definition means, I guarantee Tay doesn't, as sharp as he seems to be and as kind and thoughtful as he seems to be. So make sure that when you are ready to talk to him, you're super clear about what you'd like to see change. And again, it can't just be about him, okay? Like, it can't just be about, you can't come at him like he's doing something wrong and he's to blame, because that's not the right way to approach it. You know, hey, you know, we've been together 4 months. There's some things that I was thinking about that I feel like might make our relationship a lot better. You know, and it's something that I'm realizing is really important to me in a relationship, like such as us getting to see each other a couple times a week, whatever it is. You know, so good luck, and let me know when you get married. I'd love to come to the wedding. Technically, I'm an ordained minister. I would not want to marry you at your wedding, but I would like to come. So, and good luck. Okay. George, are you still with us? George from Vienna? You're so welcome. Great, Ashley. Can't wait. Holly, hold that thought, okay? George, what's your question, dude? And it's so great to meet you. I think you're our first I think you're the first White Dog Tarot collective member from Austria. I actually dated a girl from Austria last year. She was really nice. I think she was in the orchestra. She told me quite a bit about Austrian politics because that's what I'm interested in. That's what I like to talk about on dates. Yeah, George, talk to me. What's on your mind, man? And guys, if you're new, please feel free to subscribe to the show and hit the thumbs up button, which apparently helps. I just found that out. Oh, you're a pianist? That's so funny. I don't know if you just heard what I said, that she was in orchestra too. Are you expecting something in the next 2 weeks? Let's see. All right, well, George, I'll do my best. I mean, you know, as they say, time is not linear. It's cyclical. So sometimes it's a little hard to be on the nose, as they say, with time. But is there anything that you're looking for, or like expecting, or you just general curiosity? All right, let's see what we get. You're so welcome, dude. Thanks for finding the show. And yeah, for everybody watching, please feel free to donate if you can. It really helps the show a lot. It helps me continue to do my show for free. So, and there's a couple ways to donate in the video description. Okay, George in Austria. What's coming in for George in the next 2 weeks? George, are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship? Who is this person? This is kind of hilarious. Okay. This feels like a an old 80s movie, Return of the X. Okay. Is this an X? Really? Interesting. Okay. Not what I was expecting. This is clearly George, right? Yes. So who the hell is this? Is this a love interest? Why the 5? Why? Double Knight of Wands? Okay. George, you might even get laid, my friend. Does he know this person? Okay, there's somebody, allegedly you know them. There's somebody who's kind of showing up. Well, not kind of. I think I'm underselling that to you. I'm being told it's not an ex. It could be. You know them. Somebody swinging serious Knight of Wands energy. I got 2 Knight of Wands. Like, I guess this is kind of like the player of the... It can be. It can just be somebody who's like super attractive and like kind of adventurous and impulsive. This feels... Is this... Hold on. Please. Is this an ex? I think it is. This person might have fire placements. This person is trying to come back to like prove to you that they're stable or like different and not a player. And you have your guard up. It's like so bad. I think you'll be willing to talk to this person. I'm sorry. This is so not fun. This is, I mean, you definitely slept with this person. They're very attracted to you. I think they've upped their game though. Whoever this person is, they're coming in like in the right energy, like in alignment. This person's bossed up big time. But you're expressing very clear boundaries with this person. What does this person really want? I don't think you trust them, which I think is warranted. I don't think I would trust a double Knight of Wands. What do they want? They want balance, man. This person's coming in the right vibes. This person isn't just coming in to sleep with you. This person wants to restore balance and harmony. So you can be happy. Wow. So you can be happy. This kind of feels like yeah. Damn, this is definitely a past person. This person has really pure intentions, dude. And listen. Yeah. Well, you can't, dude. That is not the right attitude. Listen, George, don't take this the wrong way, man. Self-love is how we attract love. Okay? If you love someone like more than your own life, and it's okay to be selfless. But like, again, this is the boundaries thing. You can't give somebody permission to like walk all over you or mistreat you. That's not love, okay? That's manipulation. So I would tell you to, again, like, you can listen to them. Don't just roll over though. Like, if this person's wronged you, express that in a healthy way. But this person means well. If only to do right by you. And I'm not getting that they're looking to, they may or may not even be looking to get back with you. I think they might just be trying to do the right thing, which is pretty honorable. So you can move on. Find some peace. Damn, this person fucks you over, George. I am so sorry, man. This person did you wrong. So much conflict with this person. Now I'm seeing it. And this person refused to change. 2 years? 2 years? George, you gotta move on, dude. You have to forgive yourself and move on. That's too long to hold on to baggage. That you can't stop living your life because somebody hurt you 2 years ago. George, you have permission to be happy. You don't need this person to be happy. Why would you want to, if this person did something to you, like cheated on you, why would you want to be with somebody like that? You know, like, that's not love. Like, somebody who can manipulate you or lie to you or cheat on you and then leave you, why would you want to love somebody who doesn't want to love you back? And I've been there, man. It makes you feel like you're not good enough. Honestly, yeah. Yes, she cheated on you. Dude, this person's going through it. George, we may or may not even realize it. When you wrong somebody, or when you have good intentions towards someone, and they deliberately lie to you, or do wrong by you, or cheat on you, it is such bad karma, okay? And it shows back up for those people in really dark ways. And sometimes it takes a little while, but this person is going through it, okay? You don't need this person to be happy, George. You need yourself to be happy. This person can't fill a void in you that you can't fill yourself. They know what they did. Have you tried dating? Have you tried dating somebody else? That's a long time ago, 2 years. Dude, you are so ready to be happy. Find your happiness again, man. Think about what you really want in someone, and if she actually gave that to you. At the very least, you're going to get clarity. When? I don't know. It feels soon. I don't know, George. But truthfully, listen, I'm going to share something with you that I realized far too late in life. And it brought me a lot of peace, okay? Hold on. George, there's a lot of people in the world that are not capable of giving you closure, whether it's deserved or not. When I was able to understand that and be able to get closure within myself and not sit around and wait for it from someone who may or may not even have the capacity to give that to you, it will fucking set you free, my friend, okay? You can't get closure from broken people who don't even know how to do right by themselves. Someone who is selfish, they lie, they make choices based on what they want and they don't consider other people. You won't be able to get closure from someone like that, okay? And it won't look like what you want if it happens to show up. So accept what happened. And if it's been this long, do right by yourself. Do right by yourself now. And give yourself permission to be happy by yourself or with someone else. And much love, dude. I know what you're going through. I know what you're going through. Take off the rose-colored glasses, though. Listen, I know we put like the highlight reel together of all the best moments sometimes with people. I always make a really bad joke. Just remember, even the shittiest movies look pretty good when we watch a 3-minute like trailer for them. All right? I mean, the spirit, what else can we tell? I can't leave you on this note. Can George expect someone new in his life if he is willing to let this go and allow himself to be happy? George, it's been 2 years, man. I'm not trying to give you tough, well, I am giving you tough love. Give yourself a break, okay? Forgive yourself, forgive her. There's a lot of beautiful women in Vienna, all right? I'm sure you can meet someone else. Spirit, what else is coming in for George? George, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're keeping yourself so trapped, and you're not. You are not trapped, man. You know what the karma and the justice is, George? It's you moving on so you can be happy. Yep, there it is. Can I get one more, Spirit? George, you got to let yourself move on, dude. There's so much better for you out there if you just let it happen, okay? Just forgive her, okay? Because I can promise you she's not happy. All right? This person is not in a happy relationship or marriage, okay? Anybody who's showing up as double Knight of Wands, I promise you, is not tucked away in a healthy, happy relationship, okay? You need to find what makes you happy again. It's going to bring balance into your life, and it might even allow you to meet somebody new. Have you considered talking to somebody? Like, I mean, I said this to someone earlier. Is there a therapist you can talk to? You know, you don't have to like brave this alone. Well, you have me, of course. You have everybody here. George, love should be reciprocated, all right? And if it's not, then that's not somebody that's worth your tears. You're so welcome, man. You're so welcome. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I'm not that great. But I am here to help you, so, and everybody else. George, we all have your back, dude. You too, brother. You too. I'm trying to remember. Prost! Prost! Did I say that right? That's the only thing I remember from dating that Austrian girl. Prost! Is that cheers? Okay. She was a sweetheart. Okay. Guys, I think I need to take a little break here. I'm on my second stream. I'm at like an hour and a half. Mohammed, it's so great to meet you, dude. I'm so sorry to catch you at the tail end of the stream. Guys, subscribe, hit the notification alert on my page. I'm gonna stream again later tonight around 9 o'clock. I'll set a notification on my page to schedule it. Yeah, I'm hungry and I want to take my dogs for a walk, but I'm gonna stream for a third time later. And if I didn't get to you, I will absolutely answer your questions later. So, um, good luck, George. I got your back, man. Hey, we got your back, all right? I believe in you. It takes so much more energy to be sad than to allow yourself to be happy. Go take a walk. Go take your shoes off. George, go get a dog. That's like the cure-all. That's the gentleman's cure-all for any sort of sadness. That's why I have two gigantic dogs. You have so much to look forward to, and someone like that might not for a while. So, bye, Dost. I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye, guys. I'll see you later.